What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and let's not get sweat.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
And we are back with the Barons franchise as we find ourselves in an 0-3 hole to the 76ers, who beat us in Game 3, 97-86. Kind of thought that the going to Baltimore, having the home court advantage, might end up giving us a step up, but the 76ers are just too good. Kind of feel like we are a superstar away from competing to get to the NBA Finals. And if the 76ers are in our conference, we're going to have to figure out how to beat them to get to the NBA Finals, because this is a very, very good team. But with that all said and done, I actually am very impressed by this season. I mean, it's just year 2 for us, and without an all-star, without a superstar, we were able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, so we can't really hang our hat and say, dang, we got destroyed in the finals, so we're just not good enough. We are good enough to get to the finals. We just have to figure out how to beat the 76ers. But this episode, we're actually going to be jumping into Game 4. We're on the brink of elimination. Our season could be over tonight. But if we're able to win Game 4, then maybe we can have an outside chance. It doesn't look good. Ben Simmons is just dominant. Embiid is pretty much getting every rebound. As you can see with the overalls, they have 2 superstars. We have 0 superstars. But we have young guys, so maybe we're able to scratch one here in Game 4 and maybe get ourselves back into the series. I mean, 3-0 hole can't be that bad, right? I mean, there was a 3-1 hole and the Nuggets beat the Clippers, so maybe we have a chance. Let's go all in here in Game 4.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Barons. Taking a look at Baltimore, they're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
Now a look at Philadelphia.
Game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Porter following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Free throw good, Porter. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Back to Simmons. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Over Simmons. The offensive rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Porter, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw good. Porter. And he makes both free throws. Back to Porter. Adams trying to free himself up. That's good from Porter on the assist by Baylor.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Clock at 6. Over Adams. No good. Shot missing. And the Barons the other way now. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
And another shot.
Yeah, you want 3 reasons why Steven Adams is effective. Let me give them to you. Size, length, and athleticism.
Baylor, that's good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Simmons. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Left side, Baylor.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
No good from Simmons.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Horford. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Given his massive size, it is easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Howell kicks to Monk. The pass to Hazania. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Simmons passes to Craig. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Monk grabs the board.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons with it. 6 points for him. Tries again. And the layup is good. Simmons got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for Baltimore. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least 1 game in this series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learned in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Now Hazonia. A 3-pointer off the mark. Simmons looking around. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Hazonia. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Livingston passes to Birch. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Hazonia, and it's good off the glass. Hazania's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now, here's Hazonia after Ben Simmons' miss. Hazonia kicks to Monk. It's good from long range. It's a tie ball game.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
13 feet away, and that's good for 2. He's got 5.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Baltimore on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And there's Monk. Then it's Hezonja. And it's Howell in at the point. Looney passes to Hezonja. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And it's Birch in at the 5 down low. Monk, no one around him. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Hezonja on the wing. Richardson covering. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Monk. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Monk with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Howell. A 3-ball. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Horford with it. Looney on him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Richardson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Thibault. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D.Knight on him. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Passes it to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Over Porter. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Harris. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
To the inside, Cabangeli.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Knocks it loose. Here's Embiid. Got a piece of it. There's Porter with the three, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Richardson. Gets to the corner and buries it. Richardson's got 6. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Baltimore. Baylor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw good from Baylor.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Here's Embiid. No good. Adams, some nice D. Baltimore moving that ball around. A nice shot by Cabangeli.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Simmons. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. Cabangeli's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Porter, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Porter drops them both. Back to Simmons. 4 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 14 points.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Embiid.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Harris. Tipped away. Harris with it. Baylor picks him up. And Adams sends it back. Horford against Porter. Down low. Here's Cabangeli. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
First one falls for him.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
And so Adams nails both of them.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Here's Craig, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Simmons, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And the free throw, no good.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons, NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And the rejection by Embiid, but he recovers it. They get it back. Smith. 1:57 left in the first half. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
On the wing, Harris. Five to shoot. And yes, it's good.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Monk. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock is at 3. Goes back up. And it's Looney with the rebound. Baltimore with the ball. They trail by 1. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Outside, Simmons. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Barons lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Looking at the Barons, although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough here tonight. No team likes to get swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
Shaq, what did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they need to strike a balance between being aggressive and being too aggressive. You know, Ernie, you need to be solid defensively at the same time, but not get pushed around. I think they're giving up a lot of free throws, way too many. They need to go back to playing solid, fundamental defense and build the energy from there.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. 6 to shoot. Porter kicks to Baylor. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Baylor's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Baltimore. Right side, Simmons. Kicks it out to Richardson. They grab their own miss. And Embiid throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And for the Barons, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Baylor. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Michael Porter. It's Kevin Gelly in at the 4 spot.
Well, rising up on the J. Richardson. Good timing on the pull-up that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's 11 points for Josh Richardson.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
3 seconds left. A second left, and it's laid up and in by Harris. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
From 12 feet out, here's Embiid. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Simmons. And Porter, here we go. Good work there as it goes. He's got 12.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Here's Simmons. 2 points. That one goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot. No good there. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baylor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Over Baylor, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
With a consistently improving offensive game, Simmons is lethal whenever he's on the court.
Baylor with the ball. 7 points in the game. From the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
The jump hook, and Harris puts it in. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both. The shot comes out, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier. That one misses for Simmons. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep. And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Passes it to Simmons. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Simmons.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Porter. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw good, Adams.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pass to Simmons. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Howell. He has 6. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Horford kicks to Simmons. Clock at 6. Count that one. Simmons got 12 now in this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Lasagna, the pass to Monk. Here's Howell. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Now here's Livingston. Outside, Simmons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game. Baltimore trails by 16. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Howell from downtown. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside, Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Baltimore trails by 18. And Howell kicks to Monk. 1:49 left to play in the third. Cans it from downtown. Howell's got 14 points for the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. Here's Howell. 14 points for him. 1 for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Holden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one drops for him. That's 36 points for Ben Simmons.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. Monk's got 15.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. One second left. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Philadelphia out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Howell passes to Monk. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Hazonia with the ball. Here's Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Looney. And so he hits both. Outside Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Porter. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kabengele. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
Right side Simmons. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got 44.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Baylor. To the middle. Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And that one misses. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Porter, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls. And Porter drops them both. Outside, Simmons. Here's Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Richardson. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Richardson. And he makes the first. And Porter drops them both. Pass to Thibault. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A nice shot by Kabengele.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Craig pulls it in.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
11 feet away. That one wide left.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Again, Philadelphia.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porter. And he makes good on the layup. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Craig, 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. That one, no good. And the Barons the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Scott, good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Kabengele. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Now, here's Livingston. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Passes it to Craig. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
He hits the second from the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
The feed to Adams. Over Livingston. Adams' shot is good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Now here's Livingston. Outside, Scott. Lets a floater go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Back to Baylor. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Looking to get it going. And so the Philadelphia 76ers have won the series.
And you look at the reaction there, so obvious from looking at them just how important this achievement is, not to just the players, but this franchise. They've got their hands on the conference championship trophy, and this puts them in great position to make history.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Well, series over and season over. The 76ers kicked our butt once again here in Game 4, 122-95. We actually played a really good first half, but then the third quarter came and we gave up 40 points, where they shot nearly 70% from the field. We actually shot very well from three-point land at 47%. We got to the line 32 times. But we are out rebounded, which is our game, and they scored tons more points in the paint. Fast break points, second chance points. Our bench did outscore them, but this team is really good. Ben Simmons balled out all series. Very good. Even our big guys could not really slow him down. He was too fast for them. He was too tall for our speedy point guards. He pretty much put this series away. We couldn't even scrap one win together against this very good team. But maybe it's just destiny. The 76ers needed to make the finals, and they surely did. As for the players' stats, Porter led us with 20 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 2 blocks on 5 of 15 shooting. But minus 32. Thanks, Ben Simmons. That was pretty much all you. Malik Monk actually had a really good day today. 15 points, rebound, 5 of 6, 6 of 12 shooting, 3 of 6 from three-point land. So he looked very good. Lionel Howell as well as our backup point guard, scored 14 points, 3 assists. As you can tell, our starters aren't really up here in points lead. That's great. Steven Adams had a double-double, 11 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks. I mean, he is an absolute beast, but we do have a very big decision about keeping him around or not. I don't really know exactly if we're going to or free up that cap space. SGA did not have a good game today. 9 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 of 17 shooting. He didn't really have a very good series at all this series, so I mean, maybe Simmons was just driving him nuts. Baylor, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. His passing game is insane, but I don't need him shooting 11 shots, especially if he's only going to make 2. So he probably should stop being a shooting guard relatively. Cabby, 6 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and 4 blocks. Again, another guy that has come out of nowhere, doing very well. Hazonia, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. As for the Sixers, Simmons would not be stopped. 44 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and he didn't play, I think, half of the fourth quarter. He could have got to 50, but it is a career high for him, which is insane. We couldn't shut him down. He was getting to the basket very easily, but again, still couldn't make a 3-point shot. Tobias Harris, 18 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block, filling up the stat sheet for him. Josh Richardson, 14 points, rebound, 2 assists, and a steal before he ended up fouling out. Joel Embiid had a double-double, 11 points, 19 rebounds, an assist, and 5 blocks. Nothing too crazy from him in this series, but again, they were winning on the boards the entire series, and he was a big portion of that. Thibault, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, a block, 3 of 10 shooting. I mean, good defensive guy, and actually he was shooting pretty well today and through the series. I mean, today not so much, but 1 of 2 from three-point land. Good job for you, Thibault, but we pretty much just got destroyed. So definitely a disappointing series, but again, they are the best team in the NBA. We weren't able to do anything against them. Simmons dominated us the entire time. We couldn't even scratch one together. Our season is over. It is what it is. But if we take a look at the Western Conference Finals, the Rockets did end up getting a win against the Warriors, beating them 141-122, but the Warriors still have a 2-1 series lead. But before we end up simming through the rest of the playoffs and seeing who is the Finals MVP, we got to take a look at some stats. So our unquestioned leader, Michael Porter Jr., ended up leading us per game with 21.8. He added almost 8 rebounds, 2 assists, almost a steal, 1+ block per game. He looked really good these playoffs. Maybe a superstar in the making, but maybe we need to surround him with a little bit more talent. And then SGA, 16.4 points per game, 4 rebounds, almost 6 assists, a steal, almost a block. He played very well, but not sure if that's going to happen. Malik Monk, 12.7 points per game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Nothing too crazy there. I think it's time that we move on from him. Steven Adams, our man, almost 11 points per game, 17 rebounds per game. This guy was incredible. Assist, a steal, and then 2+ blocks per game. Jalen Smith ended up getting sent to kind of our second squad, but he did have 9 points per game, almost 9 rebounds. Not a terrible performance by him. Lionel Howe, who really only got to play against the Sixers, 8 points per game, almost a rebound, 2+ assists. Looking pretty sharp for him and possible piece of our future. I'm kind of excited about him, honestly. And then Kabengele, 7 points, 7 rebounds. Ended up getting thrust into the starting rotation and actually did very well, almost 2 blocks per game as well. AC Baylor, kind of our spark plug there, 7 points per game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He actually very much impressed me this postseason. I definitely have a spot on the team for him next year. Hazanya, 5 points per game, 2.6 rebounds, almost 2 assists per game as well, but didn't really stand out and was crazy good. All right, with that all said and done, I do think it is time to actually sim these playoffs and see who the NBA Finals champ is. The Rockets came back on the Golden State, and actually the 76ers took a 3-game lead and then almost blew it, but they are the NBA champions. Trust the process. It finally worked for them. They're actually NBA champions. I was kind of surprised by the Rockets. They made a nice little comeback there against the Warriors, and then it made a really good comeback to force a Game 7 against the 76ers as well. So, very good, but I mean, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. Now we have lost to an NBA champ and an Eastern Conference Final champ in our 2 years. As for the Finals MVP, it is Ben Simmons, who averaged 26 points per game. We kind of helped him out with that. 10 rebounds, 8 assists during that. He almost had an insane triple-double during the NBA Finals. That is insane. So he's going to be a problem through the entire year. But the 76ers, the NBA champs, we weren't able to beat them once. At least the Rockets got 3 games. I mean, they lost 6 games all playoffs long. So very incredible for them. But that's where we're going to be wrapping up this episode. And then when we come back, we will get through the off season. I'm thinking we need to at least make a move. I mean, if we can't seem to get a superstar, then maybe somebody like a Patrick Beverley that can actually be a shutdown defender. Somebody that we can put on Ben Simmons and slow him down, because I think he was really the only big problem for us. But we have to figure out how to beat the 76ers to get to the NBA Finals, because they're going to be good for a very long time. But thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win overtime. I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we ain't finished, what you thought that was it?